There are a lot of young white-collar employees filming themselves at work, and it turns out they don't do a lot. They take a lot of breaks.
Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Put together a good video for you guys today. It comes from Tucker Carlson, asking the question of what exactly do most of the office staff and white-collar workers of America do all day? Because when they record it and show it off to us, there isn't a whole lot of work getting done. So let's jump into it.
We're not being mean. These are their words. Here's a Twitter employee from San Francisco.
Welcome to a day in my life as a Twitter employee. So this past week, went to SF for the first time at a Twitter office, badged in. Honestly, took a moment to just soak everything in. What a blessing. Also started my morning off with an iced matcha from the perch. Then I had a meeting, so quickly scheduled one of these little pod rooms, which were so cool. They're literally noise canceling. Took my meeting, got ready for lunch. Look how delicious this food looks. Oh my goodness, I was so overwhelmed. Then made my way down to this log cabin area. I don't know what this is, but it was really cool. Played some foosball with my friends to kind of unwind a bit.
Unwind from what? You've done no work all day, except for record not working all day and going to one meeting. This is the thing that's shocking, is how comfortable people are with all the extra perks that they have, thinking that they work so unbelievably hard that she needs to wind down from not doing anything yet.
Also found this really cool meditation room.
Mike Rowe has spent his life reporting on work and, in fact, working.
No disrespect to Mike Rowe, but me and millions and millions and millions and hundreds of millions of other people have been working all of our lives always. And we're just now getting to see all of the laziness that's going on from the luxury businesses that have been built off of the hard labor of blue-collar workers. The whole reason why I do this channel is because I'm a blue-collar worker. I try to bring the blue-collar light to everything. The real world, I'm down here in the dumps. I'm no politician. I'm no talking head. I have a real-life job that I go to every week, Sunday through Thursday, and work upwards of 50 hours easily every week. So when I sit here and I talk about the things I'm talking about, I'm no person sitting here behind this camera only doing this behind this camera. No disrespect to Mike Rowe, but millions of us and myself have been doing these jobs and been working these jobs forever. There's just not a lot of us talking about it and not a lot of us in front of the camera.
This is the opposite of the kind of actual work Mike Rowe has dedicated his life to telling the rest of us about.
I can't speak really for anybody but me, but I would bet big that millions and millions of people jumped out of their chairs, screamed words we can't repeat on your program as a result of watching what you showed them.
When my wife saw that, she freaked out and really asked a lot of big questions as to how it is that the corporations of America can afford to be paying for all the white-collar office staff to have all the perks, but yet the blue-collar working class of America basically isn't even getting the raises to keep up with the cost of living every year.
Look, again, it's not about being mean, but our relationship with work, our definition of what a good job is, that's something we can control.
I almost walked out today, and I'm crying in the back room right now, and I almost cried on the floor. It's just...
Someone raised their child to be like that. The input from us as parents is hugely important into molding our children into having strong backbones to be able to handle a future of any sort of adversity so that they don't wither in the heat like this snowflake is. But this kid has a mother and a father who are probably really proud of him because he's going to school or something.
I'm like a full-time student. I get scheduled for 25 hours a week, and then on weekends they schedule me the entire day, open to close. I'm on the schedule for 8.5 hours. both Saturday and Sunday.
Emotional damage!
Hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times. We are now around soft men in hard times.
And a customer was misgendering me today, like really badly. And they're like, she's clearly incompetent. I have a full mustache and beard. What the
You serious? Portrayals of work shift with time.
This doesn't mean that you can't be kind if you're strong, but it does mean you can't be strong if you're weak.
There's no meditation room. There's no 5-star breakfast to start the day. There's the bag house at the asphalt plant.
The worst part is that everything that Mike Rowe just said, that girl would say, "Ooh, gross. Why would anybody work so hard?" And inherently, that's the problem. America was built on the backs of people who carried lunch boxes and coffee pots with them, not people who went to the perch for their matcha. Our country's becoming so weak, and it's so clear, but nobody wants to really do anything about it. We can't keep sending our kids off to college and then telling them that they're going to have this amazing future, because eventually there isn't going to be anybody to do the jobs that need to be done. I say this every time I do one of these videos. We can't keep sending all of our kids off to college and then expect somebody else's kids to be the ones to be the skilled laborers who we call to go to do the construction. Or we call because we have electrical problems in our home, or because we have plumbing issues. We can't keep expecting it to always be somebody else. Our country has become a place where somebody else will do it.
Fundamentally, our country still needs to be reminded of what, forgive me, I'm just going to say it, what real work looks like.
Okay, so you live on a mountain, but it's a volcano. All right, so you get to climb up the volcano at night. It has to be at night because it's too hot otherwise. And so you have to climb up this volcano, and it's a mountain. And then you have to go inside the volcano, down to near where the volcano is active, because it's active, so it's belching out sulfuric clouds at you all the time. And if you encounter a bad one, then you just die. So when you have a mask around your face that's just a wet rag, and you go down to the volcano and you pick up a 40-pound clump of sulfur, and then you carry it up out of the volcano at night, because otherwise it's too hot, and then you carry it down the mountain and you get a couple of dollars so that you can do it again.
So let's make a quick comparison. You could be walking down into the volcano to pull out 40-pound hunks of sulfur at night, and I'm sure they're doing it more than 8.5 hours without their federally mandated breaks. Or you could serve up coffee at the barista for a steady income that's more than the man who works at night to haul sulfur out of a volcano, and you have the nuts to cry.
Yeah, that's not your life, but someone has that life. And you don't have that life because look around you, man. This is a remarkable place that we've built.
Our lack of appreciation for what America gives to us has ruined us. We take everything for granted and we complain about everything. We are a society that does nothing but have complaints with no answers. Who would you have serve the coffee? Crying barista? Who would you have go get the sulfur out of that volcano? Thanks for hitting that like and subscribe button. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to my new subscribers. Thanks for watching. Later.